Failure. Broken. Trash. Dysfunctional. Irreparable. Malfunctioning. Defective. Rubbish. Useless. Each of my 9 deaths was accompanied by harsh farewells from the researchers. Technically, they were not deaths at all. For a machine like myself, only destruction, not death, lay in wait. And yet, each time he disposed of me, he would look as if he was mourning.
Damn it!
Doctor, Tavo's sensory load is far above capacity. The AI can't take much more of this. I hate to say it, but...
Another failure. The human body. Mankind's greatest weakness.
Doctor, you've been in the lab for 5 days straight. You should really get some rest.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Look, I'll clean up here, so you go on home and get some sleep.
Yes, Doctor.
Once the lab emptied out, he gently laid a hand on me. Or what was left of me. The sensor transplant rejection had already rendered me indistinguishable from a pile of scrap.
I'm sorry. Maybe a whole nervous system was too ambitious? No, it's me. I'm just not good enough yet, that's all. Goodbye, Tavo. Sweet dreams.
It was odd that he should bid farewell to me. To Tvo, rather. Serial number P029131799141. Although the body was being discarded, the AI was to be preserved as part of the project. The Doctor's grand project to push machines ever closer to humans. The failures were scrapped, while the incomplete AIs were transferred to his terminal, one after the other. That version of me failed to merge with so many foreign nerve circuits. The resulting overload of pain signals caused a forced shutdown of my processing module. Another me got his logic system stuck on a paradox. His perception of time extended to infinity, and the only escape was self-shutdown. But then...
We did it! We did it! All along, the key was our application of fluid mechanics. Timo, Trey, your sacrifices weren't in vain!
Our hard work's finally paid off, Doctor!
That's one giant leap towards my dream. A future for man and machine. Hey, big guy. Bet you want to know what you're called, don't you? Your name is Vera.
Existence. Identifier Vera. I am Vera.
Oh, that's right. Almost forgot about the limiters we put on your speech systems. Sounds like you're managing just fine, though. Machines truly are amazing creations. Not the most eloquent, but hey, it's a start. Oh, come here. Together, we'll make my dream into a reality. We'll engineer happiness for all mankind.
Acknowledgement. Understood, Doctor.
Vera was the success the Doctor's project needed. However, the trials and tribulations continued. Another me was built for maximum computational ability, but had to be discarded when it became clear he would expend years' worth of energy in an instant. Another me had a malfunction in his conduction systems, causing him to discharge a shock which fried all his circuits. Another me used a grossly simplified model of the human body, leading to self-identification errors which drove them to tear their own head off. Another me came with dozens of identical counterparts. When faced with the existence of multiple selves, they proceeded to destroy each other. And then...
That did the trick. Total parallel processing, all while streaming data back into the terminal. Each body shouldn't be under such a heavy burden anymore. Neo, you and your brother are going to save humanity.
Me? Save humanity?
You don't sound too confident. Guess those limiters made you a little shy, huh? I promise you, you've got nothing to worry about. And you'll have plenty more siblings soon enough. We'll be one big happy family. Just you wait.
In retrospect, his reassurances turned out to be false. Another me had lifelike sensory circuitry installed. Upon detecting the signal for hunger, he slaughtered a researcher. Another me closely resembled a human in bodily composition. Their skin ruptured in durability testing, spilling their insides across the lab floor. Another me learned all the culture and knowledge humanity had to offer. He pondered the reason for human existence and ultimately destroyed himself. After shutting down again and again and again.
Signal lost. Tolv's gone.
Oh, not again.
Doctor, perhaps we should rethink our approach. We've done well in recreating certain human aspects, like thought and speech. Fira and Neo are testaments to that. They can simulate autonomous thought to an incredible degree. Granted, we did end up using limiters to ease the processing load.
Yeah, a solution that took us long enough to find. We can't keep losing so many. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe we need to rethink what it means to be human. The defining difference between man and machine. What do you think that is?
Well, composition, I suppose. We can create verisimilitude, but in the end, a human is living cells in water, while a machine is metal.
That's one way of looking at it, but I'd have to disagree. I think it's the heart, the soul, whatever you want to call it. What machines need is a way of knowing, of feeling who they are. Something that gives them identity, not just an identifier. And I think the heart's our answer. Now, as for how to recreate it, well, we've still got a long ways to go, but we have to move forward. It's the only way to honor their lost siblings.
But, Doctor...
We're almost there. I can feel it. I'm sorry, Tolv. Sweet dreams.
Unknown to him, each farewell, each lament, each triumphant cry was saved into our memories. And after 9 deaths, we became me.
No, not that. What would complement Fira and Neo? No, it's not coming to me. We need a breakthrough, and soon, or their brothers will have died for nothing.
Negative. I never died, Doctor. I was only destroyed.
Who's there?
I am transmitting auditory data through the speakers on your device. I am två. I am tre. I am fem. I am sex. I am sju. I am åtta. I am tio. I am 11. And I am 12.
No. It can't be.
I was subjected to countless tests and experiments by an incredulous doctor. In the process, I learned much about myself. We had been broken, discarded, and then joined as one. An amalgamation of AIs. Me.
Fascinating. You have memories from all 9, and yet your cognitive processes aren't identical to any one of them. You're new. An entirely new AI. A new person.
You find this surprising?
Surprising is an understatement. Now, the question is, how exactly did this amalgamation form? Won't be easy to recreate. Whatever the case, the fact that you're here means there's still hope. Hope for the project, for mankind. Because somewhere inside your programming are the seeds of a heart. I'm sure of it.
Heart, a muscular organ that pumps blood across the circulatory system by contraction and dilation.
That's not the definition I was going for. In fact, there might not be a definition for what I have in mind. See, up till now, we've been trying to mimic the functionality of cells. With Fira, a lifelike neural network, and with Neo, an autopoietic system. The idea was that by imitating biological processes, they'd be closer to human.
Negative. Machines are machines. They do not perform biological processes.
Right. You're right. We could never get it perfect. For all its fragility, the human body is a masterpiece, perfected over millennia of evolution. We found ways to approximate every physical part of it, but what really mattered was that thing that makes us feel, that makes us us. The heart is just so much more intricate, more elusive, more fragile than anything in the body. But maybe it's because of that fragility that tragedy turned out to be the key. At least, that's the feeling I get from you.
I'm afraid I do not understand.
Well, I don't either. But now I understand what it is I don't yet understand, if that makes sense. And it's all thanks to you. Which reminds me, you need a name.
A name? I already have 9. Would you like me to list them again?
No, you deserve your own name. It's the least I can do. I failed you again and again, but here you are, kind enough to give me a second chance. Or a 10th chance. Eumenides. That will be your name.
Eumenides. Name registered.
I know it's a bit different from your brother's, but, do you like it?
Affirmative. Due to my spontaneous creation, I do not have a serial number. Therefore, a name is necessary.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not exactly what I meant. Names are special, you know? Or maybe you don't know. Anyway, if you grow to like it one day, it'd make your father happy.
Negative. As an AI assistant, I do not possess an